Hi there, back with another video review, and here we have the 1/18 scale BMW 5 Series made by Minichamps. So this is an older generation 5 Series, and I actually have a slightly newer version of the BMW 5 Series. I think I'll do a quick side-by-side comparison. So here it is, the older generation side-by-side with the newer generation 5 Series. The one on my right is actually made by Kyosho, and I've actually done a video review on this particular model, so feel free to check it out. Anyway, back to the quick comparison. You'll notice that the newer generation 5 Series actually looks slightly bigger, and of course there's also the difference between these two models in terms of the front grills and also the headlamps. Anyway, back to this particular 5 Series. So this model is actually done very nicely. I mean, the shut lines are very neat, not a huge gap in between the doors and the body. And well, what I like about this Minichamps model is actually the door window. I mean, the plastic material that they use on this is actually pretty thin, and I quite like it. I mean, compared to the one made by Kyosho, the door windows on those models are slightly thicker. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not that I have a problem with thicker windows, but with Minichamps using the thinner windows, I feel that it's more scale accurate. Anyway, let's just move on to the front. So the front grills are done very nicely as well, very neat, very sharp, no defects. And I'll just lift this up a little bit. So the BMW logo up here, it's not a sticker. It actually has a 3D texture to it. And here's the headlamps. Very nice details, although you do get to see some visible pegs. And here's the other side of the car. So same thing, no problems, no complaints here. So we move on to the back. So same thing with the front. The BMW logo, it's not a sticker. I mean, together with these 535i badge, again, it's not a sticker. Actually has that 3D texture to it. So very nice. And I like what they've done with the keyhole here. I mean, obviously it's not functional, but it is actually protruding. So very nice. And I'm sure you've noticed that it doesn't come with a number plate. And here's the tail lamps. Nice details. And here's the wheels. So actually what caught my attention with this particular model is the tire rims. I mean, it looks very realistic. And well, the brake disc inside actually moves along with the tire rims. And here's the front. So you can turn the front wheel left and right. And now let's focus on the opening parts of the car. So the front hood opens, and I mean, this being an older generation 5 Series, the hood opens on this side, and just like the real car, the front hood actually pushes to the front like this, and that allows you to lift the bonnet up. Well, I'm using bonnet and trunk interchangeably. And well, just look at the details, I mean, underneath the trunk. I like how they pay attention to details on, I mean, even this kind of details that they've done. Good job. Also, there are hinges on either side of the hood. I mean, the work done to replicate the real thing, it's I mean, good job, Minichamps. So let's take a closer look at the engine details. Magnificent. So let's just close this. And well, of course, the doors open. And well, with this Minichamps model, you actually get to open all 4 doors. So we take a closer look at the interior. Looks good, very clean. Oh, and the carpet texture that they've used in there is actually, I mean, it doesn't have that velvet-like material. It's actually plastic, but it has sort of a rough surface. I guess they are trying to replicate the carpet texture without using any carpet material. And here's the back. Nice details, really. And the boot opens. So same thing with the carpet on the front and the back. The texture over here, I mean in the trunk, it's also not, I mean it doesn't have that velvet-like material. It's actually plastic with that rough surface. Now let's focus on the base. I mean, even on the base, they've done a very, very good job. Quite a lot of details. And here's the top profile. So overall, this model is a very, very good model. I mean, Minichamps, I would rate them on par with Kyosho. I mean, slightly below Auto Art, but yeah, they would rank in the top 3 for me. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching.